What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zcash today, ZEC, USD. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Let's get into it, okay? It's the second day of June, the second day of this month here. And here we are sitting at about $578. We had a move earlier today that took us up to 622. And this was something that we forecasted literally at the lows. I was talking about going back above $600. I did think that that would happen. The question was, how would we react? Right? That was the question. How would we react with this movement here? Oh, you know what? I don't even know if my mic sounds good. Let me just see here real quick. Hold on, because that I get that weird alien voice thing with my mic. Let me just see here. Check my other video. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna pause the mic. It should be good. It should be good. Actually, I just checked the playback to this video, so yeah, everything is good. All right. Anyways, I gotta double check, man, because man, that's annoying. Whenever I put in like an hour's worth of time and all the videos have the alien sounding voice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But anyways, just some audio shenanigans. When we were down here, when we were down here, the call was to move above $600, and I think even to 620. We'll go over that real quick. But the thought was not just to move up here, but do we continue, or is this a point where we find a lower high and we move down? That was the question, right? I was very confident in the move up to this area. I wasn't as confident in the move that would take us here or the rejection that would take us here, right? I'm not really confident either way. So we've made our decision. We've moved up. We have rejected. We have found resistance. There's still a lot of time left in the day. There's still 11 hours left in the day. Nothing's confirmed yet, but this does not look good for continuation, my friends. The volume does not look good for continuation. So we're going to look at the short-term stuff and see what's going on. I want to show you why I was bullish up to this area. I believe it was 620 that we were calling for. Yeah, because that's the golden ratio. 607, 622, literally right there. That's the golden ratio range. That white zone there is why we were bullish down here for that area. But stopping there like this, the volume profile isn't really correct for it, but it does kind of give you this essence of a head and shoulders pattern, doesn't it? It kind of has that look. Let's look at the short-term stuff, and then we'll zoom back out and see how things line up. Okay, so 1 hour time frame. I have to admit, seeing this and then this and then this kind of recovery, it doesn't make me as bearish on this. This is it's a little bit sad, right, to get up here and then reject down, but you're coming back. It's not as detrimental as it looks on the daily time frame, and you still have like 11 hours left on the day, so you can come back up. You can come back up here, and that wick that's presenting itself can go away entirely. I mean, you might even close at a higher level than that wick was. So I'm not really too as concerned. Looking at the 1 hour, it kind of looks better. It looks like, you've kind of rounded this bottom out and you're trying to move higher. I wouldn't be surprised actually from here if you did move above this high. Just looking at the price, let's look at the indicators. The 1 hour RSI, as far as I'm concerned, it looks bullish. The stochastics, they look bullish. The MACD, yes, it does look bullish. The 4 hour time frame here, I mean, I'm confident enough in this, I would go long here, man. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. I actually like the way it looks. 4 hour time frame here, talking about liking the way it looks. You broke out of your downtrend. You're now in an uptrend, actually. You're in an uptrend. You do have a little bit of bearish divergence here, kind of, and you saw that move already, though. The stochastics are weird because the price action's weird. And the MACD is starting to push through the zero. There's good things going on, guys. There's good things going on. I wouldn't actually be as bearish as this day is promoting it to be right now. I think that you will probably by the end of the day come back up and you'll eliminate this wick. You could even close above the high point of that wick. Yes, today you could close above 622. And I will say this. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. Maybe the 4 hour. So from your high point to your low point here, going from your golden ratio like this down here and then back up to your golden ratio, that's typically bullish. Typically, not always, okay? Typically, when you go to the golden ratio and you come back the second time, it's on the second time that you break through. Sometimes you find resistance there. It can happen. Maybe you do. But as long as you're getting higher lows and you're building up to this point, inevitably it should break through. And in theory, you should be getting to that next level up, which from here would technically be 748 to 836, or higher. This is just the 4 hour. This is a small fib. There's other fibs at play here. Okay, there are other fibs at play here, but I digress. I think I've said everything I need to say. The other fibs that are at play are right here, right from a high to a low there. You know, if you were to go higher, I mean, again, in theory, we should be moving higher, maybe even up to like $1,000, $1,700. And again, even still, you could move higher. Let's see how the day closes. Tomorrow, I'll check back with Zcash. I could be having a totally different tone in my voice. This could be wrong. I might be wrong. I'll say this. I've proven wrong. We're not going higher. We're probably not getting above these highs at all if we get a lower low here. Okay, so if we get below 525, 527 on a 4 hour closing basis, not just like a scam wick and then we move up, right? Like here, it'd be like saying if we get a lower low, then we're screwed. Well, we got like a really quick move down and then we moved up. If we see something like that, okay, fine, then maybe there's still hope. But if we get a true low, a confirmed low below like 525, at that point, then maybe the upside is off the table and we can start talking about prices that are below $300, okay? But until then, doesn't it sound better to talk about prices above $1,000? I think you will. At this point in time, I'm actually pretty convinced that you will get above not just these highs, but these highs. And if you get above those highs, your next target is at $1,000. So that's impressive. That's nice to see. Let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it keeps up. I'll monitor this thing. We'll probably check back tomorrow on it. Okay, take care. See you on the next one. Bye.